Russian divers are preparing to examine the damage caused by a huge explosion on Russia's road and rail bridge to Crimea, which is a major supply link for the annexed territory as well as Moscow's armed forces in southern Ukraine. Saturday's blast on the bridge over the Kerch Strait, for which Russia did not immediately assign blame, prompted gleeful messages from Ukrainian officials but no claim of responsibility. The situation is manageable, it's unpleasant but not fatal, Crimea's Russian governor Sergei Aksyonov told reporters. Of course, emotions have been triggered, but there is a healthy desire to seek revenge. The peninsula had a month's worth of fuel and more than 2 months' worth of food, he said. Russia's defense ministry said that its forces in southern Ukraine could be fully supplied through existing land and sea routes. An act of sabotage targeting communication infrastructure was to blame for a major disruption on the German railway network. Federal police are investigating the incident, Minister of the Interior and Community Nancy Faeser said on Saturday, adding that the motive for it was unclear. The apparent attack brought the train travel to a standstill throughout northern Germany and the capital Berlin at the start of the weekend before it was fixed a few hours later. The disruption raised alarm bells after NATO and the European Union last month stressed the need to protect critical infrastructure after what they called acts of sabotage on the Nord Stream gas pipelines. It is clear that this was a targeted and malicious action, Minister for Transport Volker Wissing told in news conference. At least 17 people have been killed and 40 others injured after the rocket struck Ukraine's Zaporizhia area on Saturday, further accelerating Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Russian shelling struck residential buildings in Zaporizhia, according to the statement released by a Ukrainian official. As a result of an overnight missile attack on Zaporizhia, apartment buildings and roads in a residential area of the city have been damaged. Local official Anatoly Kurtev, the secretary of the city's administration, wrote on the Telegram messaging app. At this time, 17 people are known to have died. Al Jazeera reported from Kyiv and said that the city has been pounded repeatedly over the recent days by Russian airstrikes and missile strikes. It's indiscriminate at best, at worst it seems intentional, the report said. The authorities in Zaporizhia say that the Russian airplanes launched at least 12 missiles at the city. Female students in Tehran chanted "Get Lost" as Iranian President Ebrahim Raisi visited the university campus on Saturday and condemned the protesters enraged by the death of a young woman, Mahsa Amini, in custody. The video of the entire incident is making rounds on social media. Raisi addressed the professors and students at Al-Zahra University in Tehran, reciting a poem that equated rioters with flies, thereby enraging the students of the university as nationwide demonstrations entered the fourth week. They imagine they can achieve their evil goals in universities, Raisi said on state television. Let it be known to them, our students and professors are alert and will not allow the enemy to realize their evil goals. A video posted on Twitter by the activist 1500 Tasveer website showed what it said were women students chanting "Raisi get lost" and "Mullahs get lost" as the president visited their campus.